Bitcoin is finally showing some interesting bullish price action here, and I want to make a video for you guys showing you a couple of long ideas and a couple of short ideas I'm watching for Bitcoin in the next coming days. So here's Bitcoin on the weekly, and I quickly want to show you the weekly chart right here because I think it's very important to show you the high time frame fib levels right here, where we have the 50% fib right here confluent with the range lows and the weekly 50 EMA. I really do like that, the fact that we haven't had any weekly closes below the weekly 50 EMA. That's a really good thing. So this will be a very clean validation level, because if we do start trading lower below the weekly 50 EMA and this general area right here, the area around between 33k and 34k, I think it's a high probability that we do head lower. And if we do test the 30k area once again, I'm not really sure if that's going to hold as support. So it's a crucial area right here, but it's also a very good invalidation area for potential longs. Looking at the 12-hour here, I want to show you something interesting I'm watching, and that is the fact that we had this W formation on the 12-hour. It's very visible on the 12-hour. It's a double bottom on the daily, a nice W formation on the 12-hour, and that is usually something that you will see prior, like that is going to be a pretty decent decent confirmation of some type of bottom being put in, right? And especially if you have that break and retest of the neckline of that W area, which I do think kind of lines up nicely with that dip right here. And we are now starting to see some higher lows after that 12-hour W with a reclaim of the previous range lows and the weekly 50 EMA. So we definitely have some strength coming in on Bitcoin here, but it's also very important to remember that the overall structure inside this range is actually quite bearish, right? If you add the daily 20 EMA, you will see that we're below the daily 20 EMA, we're below the daily 50 EMA, and we're actually using the daily 20 EMA as resistance, and that's obviously something that you most likely see in a bearish market. But with that said, we have some interesting signs of a potential move higher on the lower time frames. So looking at the 4-hour right here, you can see that we have some type of triangle forming right here. Obviously the levels aren't perfect, but I'm just adding the trend lines on here to kind of show you the general idea of this triangle right here. And we have a low time frame resistance area, well, low to medium time frame resistance area right here at around 34.9, which is also confluent with the daily 20 EMA, the white dotted line right here. If we do break and retest the daily 20 EMA right here, I think that the probability of this triangle breaking to the upside is quite high, and if that is going to happen, I'm pretty sure we're going to come up and test the 37k area right here, which is also almost confluent with the 50 EMA on the daily, and that is really when Bitcoin enters the that's the make it or break it moment, if you will, for Bitcoin. If we do get rejected at the range EQ, the 37k area confluent with the daily 50, I do think we're going to head lower. And if we do break this trend line to the downside, this triangle to the downside, if we do break the the range lows and the weekly 50 EMA to the downside, I do think we're going to see a test of 30k, and I'm not sure if that's going to hold that support. So for Bitcoin bulls here, it's crucial that we do actually see a push up and break out here, or the down move will most likely be quite violent. I do think either the down move or the up move will be quite violent, because we see price action kind of compressing here, and usually when you see low volume, low volatility, and price compressing into a triangle right here like this, you usually see an explosive move, and hopefully for the bulls that's to the upside. But we are looking for a potential trade to trade this either way, and I'm going to be showing you that right now. So here's the two scenarios I'm looking at, right? The green line right here is obviously the bullish scenario, and the red one is the bearish scenario, right? So if we do break out to the upside right here, I would like to see a retest of the breakout area, something like here, and it stops somewhere below the somewhere below this area right here. And the final target for this move up would be the weekly 20 EMA right here, that yellow line right here. So the weekly 20 EMA to the upside would be my final target for this move. That's also range highs, weekly 20 EMA, right? And obviously to the downside, I will be looking at a break and retest of the 33.5 area or the 33k area with stops above the daily 20 EMA, and I would take profit down at the 30k. But because of the fact that the next retest of the 30k area will be, you know, we got 1 2 3 4 5, that would be like the 5th or 6th retest of this area. I don't think it's gonna hold, so if we do break down here and test this level, it makes sense to keep like 25 or 50% of the short open for a move down to at least the 27k area. Alright, so that's currently my two scenarios I'm watching for Bitcoin, and I just quickly want to add as well that we're seeing some very nice moves from altcoins. Altcoins are showing a bullish break in market structure right now, and if this bullish scenario for Bitcoin can play out, altcoins will most likely perform very well. And we have a couple of active altcoin setups right now in the business, and I'm actively watching a long list of a bunch of altcoins which are most likely going to get ready to be posted as calls if Bitcoin shows some bullish momentum to the upside right here. If you like this video and you like this content, feel free to go to thebirdnest.com/free trial if you want to try out and join the our trading community for free. And please do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. See you guys in my next update.